أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakat. Our host for today's episode is Brother Shakir Moledina.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The importance of the mosque. وَأَنَّ الْمَسَاجِدَ لِلَّهِ فَلَا تَدْعُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ أَحَدًا. The places of worship belong to God, so call not along with God upon anyone else. Surah Jinn, verse number 18. The first building ever on the face of the planet was a place of worship. إِنَّ أَوْلَ بَيْتٍ وُضِّعَ لِلنَّاسِ. The first place established for the people, لَلَّذِي بِبَكَّةَ, was that at Bakka. مُبَارَكًا وَهُدًى لِلْعَالَمِينَ. A place holy and a guidance to all beings. Surah Imran, verse number 96. A mosque will have its own special holiness attached to it, such as when the faithful believers said, "We shall build the mosque where the people of the cave, who left the comforts and convenience of city dwellings, and escaped to seek refuge in the harsh desert and cave in their honor. وَاتَّخِذَنَّ عَلَيْهِمْ مَسْجِدًا. We will raise above them a place of worship." Surah Kahf, verse number 28. The first thing the Prophet did after migration was the building of a mosque. The masjidun utsisa ala taqwa. The mosque was founded upon God-fearingness min awwali yawmin, from the first day. Surah Tawbah, verse number 108. More than 10 times the name of the holy mosque has been mentioned in the Holy Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala recognizes a mosque as his own house, and the best of people, in other words the Prophet Ibrahim and Ismail alayhi salam, the two significant prophets, are appointed as his servants. Tahira bayti, purify my house, says to Prophet Ibrahim and Prophet Ismail alayhi salam. Surah Baqarah, verse number 125. For the purposes of attending a mosque, it has been advised to dress with adornments and beauty, clean, new and iron clothes. Khudu zinatakum inda kulli masjid. Take your adornment at every place of worship. Surah Araf, verse number 31. If a mosque is built with anything other than the intention of God and obedience, it becomes a place where the seeds of disunity is sown. It must be dismantled. Masjidan ziraran wa kufran wa tafriqan bayna al-mu'minin. A mosque in opposition and unbelief, and to divide the believers. It's one that should be destroyed. Surah Tawbah, verse number 107. The holiness of a mosque is so much so that not just anyone can go around building and improving a mosque. مَا كَانَ لِلْمُشْرِكِينَ. It is not for the idolaters. أَنْ يَأْمُرُوا مَسَاجِدَ اللَّهِ. To maintain God's places of worship. Surah Tawbah, verse number 17. And this issue is specific to God-fearing and brave believers, whom other than Allah are afraid of no one else. إِنَّمَا يَأْمُرُ مَسَاجِدَ اللَّهِ مَنْ آمَنَ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ. Only he shall inhabit God's places of worship who believes in God and the last day. وَقَامَ الصَّلَاةَ وَآتَ الزَّكَاةَ. And performs the prayers and pays the alms. وَلَمْ يَخْشَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. And fears none but God alone. Surah Tawbah, verse number 18. Mosque and the rest of the places of worship of heavenly religions such as Christianity and Judaism, churches and synagogues are of such value that their protection demands the self-sacrifice. لَهُدِّمَتْ صَوَامِعَ. They would have been destroyed cloisters, وَبِيَعٌ, and churches, salawatun, and oratories and mosques. Surah Hajj, verse number 40. Should Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not allow the brave and revolutionary to prevent unfaithful people entering places of worship, every place of worship would have been destroyed. The mosque and the presence of one in it has its own manners and conditions attached, some of which including not raising one's voice, speaking nonsense, not talking about buying and selling merchandise, or go chasing worldly idle conversations. Each step towards the mosque has its own reward. Sitting in the mosque in anticipation for the time of prayers has its own reward. A mosque that does not hold prayers will complain to Allah. The home prayer of one who neighbors a mosque has no value. For the sake of those who are mosque goers, Allah will remove the punishment of others. In narrations we find that it is stated one who visits and returns from a mosque often has many benefits attached to him, such as finding their religious friend and brother, gains beneficial awareness, guidance and separation from sin, coming across divine blessings and mercy. Prophet ﷺ stated, simply seeing someone attending a mosque brings about their awareness of their own faith, maintenance and prosperity. إِنَّمَا يَأْمُرُ مَسَاجِدَ اللَّهِ مَنْ آمَنَ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَأَقَامَ الصَّلَاةَ وَآتَى الزَّكَاةَ وَلَمْ يَخْشَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. Only he shall inhabit God's places of worship who believes in God and the last day, and performs the prayer and pays the alms. فَعَسَىٰ أُولَٰئِكَ أَنْ يَكُونَ مِنَ الْمُهْتَدِينَ. And fears none but God alone. It may be that those will be those who will be guided. Surah Tawbah, verse number 18. The mosque is an important foundation of worship in society of Muslims. Therefore, not only do the custodians of the mosque need to be pious and pure, their program be for growth and cultivation, their budget appropriately and jurisprudentially pure, but also the mosque goers be people of piety and with Allah, and be of people of respect. Otherwise, if those who build mosques are tyrants, monarchs, liturgists, be uneducated, fearful, and the servants also lazy and overly relaxed, of course, mosques will lose their original intention of being for spiritual prosperity and will remain far from that intention. Adornments and the mosque. Ya Bani Adam, khudhu zinatakum inda kulli masjid. Children of Adam, take your adornment at every place of worship. Wakulu washrabu wa la tusrifu. And eat and drink, but do not be prodigal. Innahu la yuhibbul musrifin. He doesn't love the prodigal. Surah Araf, verse number 31. It could be said, when the Holy Quran speaks to the children of Adam, he is addressing all of mankind, of all religions and such like. The Holy Quran refers to offspring and wealth as adornment. Al-malu wal-banun zinatul hayatid dunya. Wealth and sons are the adornment of the present world. Surah Kahf, verse number 46. So it could be also concluded that the ayah, verse number 31 of Surah Araf, is suggesting that when we go to the mosque, we also take along our children and wealth, so that with the wealth we solve the economic problems of the Islamic society, so that our children among mosque and the Islamic community, problems with upbringing of the future generation is resolved. In narrations, a just imam of the mosque, vegetable adornments, wearing perfume and presentable clothing during prayers, raising the hands during prayers, join the congregational prayers of Eid after the holy month of Ramadan and after pilgrimage, Friday prayers are all considered to be part of realities of adornments. Imam Hassan alayhi salam, while in prayers and inside mosque, would wear the best of clothing and state, for certainly Allah is beautiful and He loves beauty. So I beautify myself for my Lord, and would then recite the ayah mentioned. Allah loves beauty and adornment, for if He did not, He would have not ordered as such take care of adornment. And then Islam is an intuitive religion, and mankind intuitively and naturally loves beauty. With regards to adornments while going to the mosque, it is respect towards the worshippers to worshipping, and also a call for attracting and encouraging others to attend mosque. While the use of adornments and food to attract is natural and intuitive, but under certain conditions, such as the presence of the poor and the needy, there must be sympathy and empathy towards them. Therefore, we read in the narrations that there was a difference in the clothing of Imam Sadiq alayhi where the people were living in comfort, as opposed to the society in which Imam Ali alayhi resided over, where the community was a poorer community. With a little attention to the ayah, there are a number of points we can extract, some of which are: number 1, the mosque, which is the foundation of the Islamic society, must be adorned, beautiful and attractive. Number 2, the best and most beautiful clothing must be for the best of places. Number 3, Islam heeds not only the inner and heartfelt attention towards prayers, but also towards the outer appearance. Yes, the inner and outer, the worldly and hereafter affairs, are all interlinked in Islam. Adornments during prayers performed singularly are important, but adornments in congregational prayers have special features. Number 5, first prayers, then food. The ayah brings our attention to spiritual nutrition, prayers, before the bodily nutrition, food. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa alihi tahirin.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.